What logical fallacy are you? Take the quiz to find out your debate style. How to play. Answer 5 questions honestly by choosing one option, A, B, C, or D, per question. Each answer corresponds to a common logical fallacy that reflects your debate style. At the end, count your most chosen letter to discover which fallacy matches you. Question 1. When someone disagrees with your point, your immediate instinct is to A. Point out why their character or past mistakes make their argument invalid. B. Take their argument to the most extreme, terrifying conclusion possible. C. Simplify their complex argument into one tiny, easily defeated point. D. Remind them that there are only 2 sides to this, and they've clearly picked the wrong one. Question 2. You are mid-debate and feel like you're losing. How do you recover? A. Focus on the person, not the point. B. Highlight the inevitable, disastrous domino effect. C. Rephrase what they said so it sounds ridiculous. D. Insist that if they don't agree, they're part of the problem. Question 3. What is your biggest frustration when listening to others argue? A. That people ignore the obvious flaws in the person presenting the idea. B. That people are too short-sighted to see the future consequences of their ideas. C. That people make things way more complicated than they need to be. D. That people refuse to see that this is a black and white issue. Question 4. If you had a debate superpower, what would it be? A. Instantly identify who is credible and who isn't. B. Predict the future and show the worst-case scenario. C. Cut through the noise and simplify any argument. D. Show people that they have to pick a side. Question 5. How do you feel about compromise? A. Compromise is hard when the other person isn't trustworthy. B. I'm worried that small compromises lead to total catastrophe. C. Compromise is easy. Just agree on the most basic version of the truth. D. Compromise is a myth. You're either right or you're wrong. Your results. Which fallacy are you? Count which letter you chose most, A, B, C, or D, to reveal the logical fallacy you most identify with. A equals ad hominem, B equals slippery slope, C equals straw man, D equals false dichotomy. Ready to find out your debate style? Mostly A. You are the ad hominem. You focus on the player, not the game. Your brain naturally evaluates the source to determine value. While you spot character flaws well, you sometimes ignore valid points just because you dislike the person. The lesson. Separate the argument from the arguer. A great idea can come from someone you dislike. Mostly B. You are the slippery slope. You are a master of the what-if scenario. You think in long-term consequences and fear ripple effects. Your foresight is valuable, but fear can cloud the immediate reality. The lesson. Focus on the step in front of you. Not every small change leads to total collapse. Mostly C. You are the straw man. You crave clarity and efficiency. You simplify complex arguments into manageable parts, making you quick thinking and sharp in debate. But sometimes, you end up defeating points your opponent never actually made. The lesson. Try repeating the other person's argument back to them until they say, yes, that's exactly what I mean, before you start rebutting. Engage with the real argument, not a simplified version of it. Mostly D. False dichotomy. You value decisiveness and dislike ambiguity. You seek clear lines which help you make quick decisions, but you often miss the nuanced middle ground where truth often lives. Your strength is your boldness, but the world rarely fits into just 2 boxes. The lesson. When forced to pick a side, pause and ask yourself, is there a third option I'm not seeing? Most complex issues have more than 2 answers. Thanks for taking the quiz. Share your fallacy and keep the conversation going.